It was 6 years ago, give or take a few moons, this old pirate learned one of his favorite tunes. If you'll sit by the fireside, peaceful and quiet, I'll spin you the story of how I came by it. I was laid below deck, much too tired to sleep. I'd plumped up my pillow and tried counting sheep. And that's when I heard it, as loud as you please, a magical melody caught on the breeze. I sprang to my feet and stared wildly around to seek out the source of that strange, ghostly sound. And up in the crow's nest, at last I set eyes on a galleon sailing across the horizon. 4 strong was their crew, and each had in their hand an instrument making a whole pirate band. And as they came closer, one raised to her lips a trumpet to carry her voice between ships. Come join our adventure and carry our song. We're hunting a monster that's 30 feet long. And if we're to summon the beast, we'll need 5. But no guarantees you'll come home alive. They hauled me aboard and presented a drum, on which one of the crew played a rat-a-tat-tum. Another just like it was tossed at my feet. All 5 of us strangers, we took up the beat. The waves started churning, and with a great roar rose a sea monster bigger than any before. Its 4 eyes were clouded with hatred and spite as it opened its jaws and lunged forward to bite. We'd summoned the Megalodon, big as a whale. Now it rocked our poor ship with a slap of its tail, sending one of our crew hurtling right overboard and tearing great holes through which sea water poured. The sun rose as all of us stood side by side, landing shot after shot on the creature's backside. We all were exhausted, but kept up the fight. Then with one final bellow, it sank out of sight. We patched up our wounds, there was no time to rest, and I asked who'd suggested this treacherous quest. They promised rewards, and that's why, sometime later, I met Merry Merrick, the Shantys creator. He told me his story, a life come undone at the merciless maw of the hungering one. He seemed rather sad, so I asked him instead how he'd live out his days now the monster was dead. That old bearded face cracked a snaggletooth grin. He dropped to a whisper, sat close and leaned in. There's more who'll be fated to watery graves. You'll learn what's still lurking down under the waves.